Inside of you, you have containers. You have rose petal containers and orange fragrance containers, and you also have alcohol odor containers. You have excrement odor containers. You even have skunk odor containers. And I want to explain what those containers are. So now imagine we have water. It's just pure. And we have these different containers, and we pour it in the rose container. And these are wood containers. So the fragrance of the rose naturally is picked up by the water. The fragrance of the orange, lemon, cucumber, jasmine, whatever. You have all these fragrant waters. And then the other side, you have alcohol. Here's the container had vodka in it. So you put water in, it has the vodka. This had the excrement of an animal. This had the sprinklings of a skunk who stinks everything up. Or this has the aroma of rotten, whatever, some rotten vegetable like that. So what does this refer to? Well, look at life like water being thrown at you. And then when it's thrown at you, you're making a decision of which container to put it in, and then you're taking that container and you're pouring it back, or you're feeding that person back, right? So let's say someone isn't so nice to you and you get really upset. That might be the skunk. This guy's going to get the skunk container. So you pour your water in the skunk container. But let's say someone is not being nice to you, but you put water in the rose water container and you give it to him because you know this person is having a hard time, a hard day, a hard week, a hard whatever, hard life, many hard lives. And so same thing is coming to you, but you're making a decision which container. So the different containers could represent forgiveness or compassion or understanding or kindness or integrity, all the cleanliness, equanimity, the Brahminical qualities. And this could be very Tamasic qualities, where you have prejudice and criticism and anger and hatred, resentment, and so forth. So we should never think that the situation is what's causing the water to be put in the container. The situation is the situation, and then we're deciding what container we're going to put it in. And so these are the containers, this side, the Sattvic containers, that's a devotee. Ordinary people have so many containers. They may, who knows how they'll respond. And so you're a devotee. You're supposed to be these containers. Sometimes devotees go to these containers. Sometimes non-devotees go to these containers. It's not black and white. But always understand when something happens to you, you're going to make the decision of which container you're going to allow that to go into. Otherwise, you'll think, no, automatically it just went to these containers because what they did was so bad. It just like as soon as it got in, automatically it was guided or deterred to this side. No, you made that. You took it this way. We have stories that we tell in our forgiveness seminar of the worst possible things happening to people or happening to their children, and they forgave the abuser. Inconceivable, just like unimaginable that anyone could forgive them. But somehow or other it got in this side and it came back with forgiveness. As Mark Twain said, that forgiveness is the fragrance of that the violet leaves on the boot that crushes it. Isn't that beautiful? You crush the violet with your boot, and what do you get on the boot? Fragrance of violet. So people come to us ill-motivated, angry, disturbing, abusive, whatever, and we give back the fragrance of understanding or the fragrance of forgiveness or the fragrance of kindness or whatever they need. It's really important to understand that. Now, in some situations, it may be a situation where you will be at risk or at harm. So you may think, well, if I'm kind to that person, they'll harm me. And that may be true. So that kindness may have to be modified to protect yourself. But the point is, you can still put it in there. You just may not want to give it to them because that may arouse them to continue acting that way. So these are things to consider. Hare Krishna.